A turning point in Japan and South Korean relations, one that could reshape the power dynamic in Northeast Asia. Despite deep historical wounds in their bilateral ties, the two countries are vowing to deepen military and economic cooperation in the face of common foes, North Korea and China. Here's more.
Leaders of Japan and South Korea met on Thursday in a historic moment because it's the first time that a South Korean president has visited Japan in 12 years. The two countries, both allies of the U.S. but with centuries of animosity between them, are increasingly being driven closer together by China's growing presence in world affairs and mutual security threats such as North Korea. Underlining that subject, North Korea launched another long-range ballistic missile that landed in the sea between the three countries just hours before President Yoon Suk-yeol arrived in Japan. This video released by Japan's defense ministry is believed to show the missile's contrail. Yoon and Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida hashed out several new agreements in the visit, including tightening intelligence sharing and ending an almost 4-year dispute over raw materials used in high-tech equipment. The visit also came in the middle of joint military drills between South Korea and American forces.
The U.S. commending an icebreaker between South Korea and Japan. The two U.S. allies have been long at odds over their history as enemies during World War II.
This partnership, we believe, is key to upholding and advancing our shared vision for a safer, more secure, and more prosperous Indo-Pacific.
The U.S. ambassador to Japan, Rahm Emanuel, says the warming relations could also help the U.S. That's because the Chinese Communist Party often seeks to drive wedges between American allies. He added that part of China's entire strategy is division. Reacting to the news, Beijing's foreign ministry said it opposes efforts to set up what it called exclusionary cliques. Japan and South Korea pledged to boost intelligence sharing about North Korea's movements. Both sides have also taken a step back to soften relations. Japan saying it would loosen restrictions on certain chemical exports to South Korea, needed for semiconductor manufacturing. As for South Korea, President Yoon arranged for a fund to compensate Koreans who worked as forced laborers in Japan during World War II. This relates to one of the biggest disputes between the two countries. South Korea has been demanding Japan pay the laborers, but Tokyo said a 1965 treaty had settled the issue.